The music actually it doesn't bog down. It doesn't get too syrupy, slowy, sappy kind of thing. The music actually, you know, when it's da 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 da, the music picks up, right? And it's got a nice kind of rhythm and groove to it, and not groove like, man, yeah, look at that bass. No, but it's just, but it moves. It keeps the song moving, right? Um, it doesn't get in its own way. And so every once in a while, I come up with something. Hey, everyone, and welcome to another episode of Into the Music. My name is Greg, and I'm going to react to a song that I heard for the very first time last night. And it was on my way to pick up my son Sean from his Boy Scouts meeting. And the song comes on, and I'm like, it just, I don't know, just the beauty, just the way the voice was kind of lifting, and it was sort of like a reverb kind of sound, like a little production to it, but the voice was really strong. It was beautiful, different. Um, it was a ballad, but there was a certain sort of movement to it. Um, and I've been in these situations before where a song catches me. It just like stops me, and I'm driving, so I can't like just stop, or whatever. I'm going to cause an accident. And I want to so badly grab my phone and start like, because I don't have that app thing that I guess you put to the radio and it tells you what the song is. I don't have that. So I have to like kind of almost grab YouTube and like type in like a few catch lines, words, something like that. Because a lot of times the radio stations will not tell you what just played. And I'm like, I was so tempted, but I don't want to get into an accident. I don't want to get stopped. And I'm so close to the school to pick him up. And all of a sudden the guy gets on, he tells me who it was. And it's a new song. And it's called Fade Away by Vance Joy. And I was like, oh, okay, don't forget that. Don't forget the name. Don't forget the name. And I get into the parking lot and I'm like, I'm typing again to YouTube. I park it, and I had my song. So yes, this is not an authentic, first listen, you're not a first reactor. Get out of here. You don't have to be. I'm letting you know right up front. But you have to imagine too, that was a first listen in a car. I'm driving. This is gonna be my first dive into listening to the song. It just really blew me away, right? And when a song does that, to me, I gotta celebrate it. I'm going to like put it out there, and let's see if I like it as much as I did last night that first time.
I could hold you like this all day. Didn't get much sleep, that's okay. Not a single thing needs to change. We can be the light that don't fade away. Change. We can be the light that don't fade. Baby, we can keep out on time. Forget about what's going on outside. People say that nothing goes, can't stay. We can be the light that don't fade
It's brilliant. Just that, babe. Just that alone. just that alone. Um, the way the production is put to that, to his voice is so good. I love his voice, unique. I don't know who he sounds like. I guess just it's unique. um, well, I mean, even the unique voices, this they were influenced by somebody. I guess it's truly unique. Um, yeah, I love the acoustic that started the song, and I love how this is a love song, a true love song, and he's writing it like that. I wish you could see what I see when I'm seeing you. I think that's what I mean. I mean, if someone who's in love with me, like, or I'm in love with that person, and that person says that to me, I mean, that's it. You know, I'm like, just, I'm yours. That's a beautiful line. And he's got some other stuff like that too. Yeah, this is beautiful. This is what caught my ears in the car. This is amazing. Yeah, yeah. I want to go back to this. I've been like that lately with songs. I'm listening to so much great stuff. I just want to just play it over and over right in front of you. All right, here we go. Let me pull back a little bit and then I'll try to shut up. This is beautiful. It really is. We could be the light that don't fade.
Be the light that don't fade. Baby, we can keep out on time. Forget about what's going on outside. People say that nothing goes, can't stay. We can be the light that don't fade away. I wish you could see what I see when I'm seeing you. I want you to know how I know that I need you. Know what you do, what you do when you get me through. So I wish you could see what I see when I'm seeing you. I could hold you like this all day. Didn't get much sleep, that's okay. Not a single thing needs to change. We can be the light that don't fade. Baby, we can keep out on time. Forget about what's going on outside. People say that nothing goes, can't stay. We can be the light that don't fade away.
That was lovely. That really was. Wow. Yeah. Okay. So it was as beautiful a listen that second time as it was the first time. Um, yeah. Okay. So let me get my thoughts together and I will try to articulate why I love this song so much after two listens. I amaze myself. I really do. Because, I mean, I don't gravitate to a lot of ballads because they're not done right. It's rock bands that have to do a ballad. Yeah, and this might have been years ago, where, um, there was always that kind of, the manager said, "You guys got to come up to ballad, come up to ballad," and they usually play rock, heavy rock, and then all of a sudden they're doing this sort of sappy thing. Um, so ballads can really be sort of, you know, uh, ill-intentioned and not really work, backfire. And this one is a ballad, but it's done right. It's a love song, and the lyrics that he's singing, I mean, they're just beautiful. It's very interesting. I wish you could see what I see when I'm seeing you. I mean, if writing that down, I wonder. I mean, he had to have the music in his head already, right? And he's putting the words to the music already in place. Because if you're just writing those words, it's like, someone. like, the grammar sort of, teacher or whatever, just be like, slapping your hand with the ruler and saying, do over. That sucks. Um, but it works here with the music. And it's also real, like it's someone who's not taking the time to really be, poetic, and heavy with the words. It's kind of like just a simple kind of talk, and may use a certain word a couple of times, I wish you could see what I see, when I'm seeing you, and it works, because it's effective, it's real and it's right at that person telling them, don't you see how much I love you? Don't you see what the beauty that I'm seeing in you? I mean, I can't wait to get into the lyrics here, because I think that's what he achieved here. He's feeling something for this person big time. And this person may not know that. They may be kind of going through a tough time right now. And he has no um, other option than to just go with it, because this person might be sort of backing off, may not really believe in, that he loves her that much. I don't know. And he's just pouring it out. Like, don't you see it? Don't you know how much I care for you? Yeah. And just the acoustic and musically. And what I loved about this too is, like, for a ballad, sometimes, they'll slow it down so much and they'll be heavy on the piano, and then putting some sort of, like, I don't know, some guitar lick or something that just, they're trying to be rock in a ballad. It just kind of, or they try to go the other way and they try to be so ballad like, and then it just is like, ah, please. But this is what it is. It's a love song, and his voice, the music. Oh, that's right. I got sidetracked because the music actually, it doesn't bog down. It doesn't get too syrupy, slowy, sappy kind of thing. The music actually, you know, when it's da 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 da, the music picks up, right? And it's got a nice kind of rhythm and groove to it, and not groove like, man, yeah, look at that bass. No, but it's just, but it moves. It keeps the song moving, right? Um, it doesn't get in its own way. And so every once in a while I come up with something. So yeah, I just love it. This guy's voice is so good. I'm really intrigued now to see what else he has. Actually, when I was picking out the song, I saw something about a song called Missing Piece. So that might be another new song. I think he's relatively new, right? I mean, he's been around not that long, and this is brand new. They were saying last night on the radio. It's something that he wrote a couple of years back, and he might have played it on YouTube or something like that, on acoustic, like kind of like in COVID lockdown. But now he's recorded it and it just released. That's what I understand. But let me I pulled up something from Wiki just to kind of verify and flesh it out a bit as far as what this guy is about. Who is he? Where is he from? He has a unique voice, so he might be from somewhere other than the United States. And let's see, Vance Joy. His real name is James Gabriel Keogh, Keogh, and born in 1987. So he's a young man, and he's Australian. And he changed his name to Vance Joy, well, professionally. Wow. I wonder why. Where's doesn't tell me why he changed his name to Vance Joy. And really quickly looking at it, was he a soccer guy? Australian rules football player. Okay. And nothing about Vance Joy. Okay. So anyway, yeah, Riptide. There's a song called Riptide that he did. Do I know that? Because they're saying it was voted number one on the 2013 Triple J Hottest 100. That's from Australia. I know Triple J because I've done Aurora songs, and she's been big on that station, I think, right? Okay. So anyway, let me get into the lyrics here. Can't wait. So here we go. I could hold you like this all day. Didn't get much sleep. That's okay. Not a single thing needs to change. We can be the light that don't fade away. Yeah. So not a single thing needs to change. Yeah. And when he says didn't get much sleep, that's okay. So they definitely had a moment, right? Because I was thinking before that maybe they broke up or they're moving away from each other. But there was definitely, I'm getting a sense of intimacy that they just had. And he didn't get much sleep and he doesn't care. He doesn't care. Um, we could be the light that don't fade away. I love that. And just that, babe, babe. That's so good. That's so good how you put that in. Ah, um, I wish you could see what I see when I'm seeing you. I want you to know how I know that I need you. No one can do what you do when you get me through. This is just plain speak, right? So I wish you could see what I see when I'm seeing you. Almost like said in not desperation. Yeah, like he's just, he's coming at her with like, with real talk and truth. I could hold you like this all day. Didn't get much sleep. That's okay. Not a single thing needs to change. We could be the light that don't fade. Baby, we can keep our own time. Forget about what's going on outside. People say that nothing gold can stay. Yeah, that nothing gold can stay. What does that mean? I should know that, right? What is meant by when he's saying people say that nothing gold can stay? We can be the light that don't fade away. And then I think it just repeats again. I wish you could see what I see when I'm seeing you. No one could do what you do when you get me through. So I wish you could see, because he's even acknowledging, that even it's how she treats him and what she does to make him feel better, right? So she definitely loves him, and he's felt that, right? And he's acknowledging that, he's celebrating that. So I wish you could see what I see when I'm seeing you. Yeah. And did I say this line? Baby, this is the last verse. Baby, we can keep our own time. Forget about what's going on outside. People say that nothing gold can stay. We can be the light that don't fade away. It's so funny because, like, I've read lyrics before, right? And when I sense when I can like I'm trying to read ahead, because if they're like this repeating the same thing, I don't want to bore everyone and just repeat that 5 million times. But obviously he's repeating lines here, but like I don't care. Like I want to read every line. I'm kind of stopping short because everyone right now kind of watching, and say, yeah, get on with it. I don't know. I hope not, because these lines are beautiful. To me, they're worth repeating. Yeah, you can tell. I mean, I'm totally hook, line, and sinker, on this song and this guy. It got me last night, and I'm a sucker for a real good love song and one that just is authentic. It feels right, comes from the heart, and musically interesting. And you just, check all the boxes for this one, right down the line. So yeah, Vance Joy, cool. Can't wait. But folks who know this guy, tell me something about him, other than what I just kind of gleaned from Wiki. Let me know. Let me know what you think about him. What about his other songs? And what do you think about this song and this reaction? Good? All right. In the meantime, I hope to see every one of you on the next episode of Into the Music.